All right, we live.
Yo.
Yo.
What's up? All right, guys. So again, we have this is it, not the test run anymore, but we're still working out kinks. Obviously Haley's here this time, but I'm still working on getting like a tablet, whatever, because I can't scroll back up to read these comments. But we do want you guys to help interact, discuss, maybe help us figure some stuff out. This was a lot of fun last time. I do know that I was all excited and hopped up and everything, that I think kind of spreading this up, slowing it down a little bit to discuss more, maybe take time to like see what you guys are talking about and discuss, because we plowed through like 7 of them motherfuckers and
Don't worry, I pulled plenty this time if we do it again.
no, that's fine,
dude.
it's
dude,
fine.
I'm
I
so
was
stoked.
just in the fact of like spending more time if we can on some of these stories, but like Kyle said, some might go fast, some of them might go longer, so you never know. But either way, had a lot of fun, so I'm excited to get started. I got no intros. I don't have any rhyme or reason how these fucking start, so I say if she's ready to go, let's just go.
I have a mic this time, so you guys will hear me better.
Yeah, dude. We read shit, we talk about it, and we move on. It's lit.
That's right.
The best summary I've ever heard.
So yeah, again, these will get edited and put on the detour.
Okay, you guys want the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're gonna start out with a viewer submission. Shout out to Owen Nightmare.
Oh shit.
Sent
Okay,
us
cool.
in this story.
Oh,
From
shit.
Am I overreacting?
Oh.
Am I overreacting? I, 53 female, just found out that my husband, 55 male, recorded over my grandmother's last message to me. Hey there, I made this account recently to post about a problem I'm having with my husband. He follows my Reddit account, but honestly, I don't know why I'm worried about him finding this. I'm the angriest I've ever been at him. I'm sorry if this comes out as a rant, but I am seeing red and crying simultaneously, and it's hard for me to get a grip. In the 90s, my grandmother knew she was going to die relatively soon, and she had my father help her record over 15 videos for each grandchild and child of hers to say goodbye to all of us individually. They recorded them on VHS, so everyone who got one has their hard copy. A few people have had theirs transferred to DVD a couple years ago, and I'm really regretting that I've never done that. So I've had this tape since 97. They recorded the videos in 96 and distributed the tapes when she died. It's always been one of my most prized possessions, and I've always remembered exactly where I have it stored during every move I've had with my husband. I watched the tape a few times. It's very hard for me because I was very close to my Grammy, but we got rid of our VHS player, and I want to say 2004, and I probably watched it for the last time in around 2001. Well, skip to a few days ago. Our son, 17 male, has been on a 90s nostalgia kick, getting any type of 80s, 90s technology he can get his hands on, and purchased an old TV with a built-in VHS player. I was pumped. I knew that I wanted to watch that tape as soon as I got the chance, since I haven't seen it in over 20 years. I was so excited to hear my Grammy's voice again. I'm sitting on the floor of my son's bedroom with him, telling him all about his great-grandmother, telling him about how crafty she was and how the shawl that she was wearing in the video she recorded for me was knitted herself and left me when she passed. We pop in the tape, and the first seconds are of my favorite person I knew as a child saying, "Hey there, my sweet girl, I know this can be." And then suddenly the tape switches to an episode of The X-Files starring Kathy Griffin. And that's the rest of the tape. Just a full episode of The X-Files taped over my grandmother's final message to me. I can't even tell you the feeling I had in my chest when I had the realization that my husband had chosen my tape to record an episode of The X-Files on. This couldn't have been a mistake. On every single side of this VHS, it clearly marked "Do not record over Grandma's message to OP" on every single side. I've had problems with my husband in the past, but nothing has ever come close to this. I blew up instantly. I couldn't control myself. This is the most devastating thing anyone has ever done to me. I just walked into his office, tape in hand, in full hysterics, saying, "How could you do this to me?" over and over again. At first, he tried to pretend that he didn't know what I did, or he didn't know what I was talking about. Then he tried to blame our son, who did not exist by the time we had gotten rid of our VHS player.
Right.
He tried to blame his brother, who was living with us at the time. But after I either cried or yelled enough, he finally told me the truth. There was no good excuse, barely any apologizing. He just wanted to record that episode. He said that he couldn't find any of our blank tapes at the time, so he grabbed, quote unquote, the first one on hand without thinking. I can't
Oh my god.
It was never lying out in the open, nor was it ever the first one in our stacks of VHSs. I always put that tape in a safe spot because I have always treasured it. I don't know what to do. Is leaving my husband too extreme for this? In general, he's very
Fuck no.
but this seems like he was trying to hurt me or take away from me on purpose. He keeps telling me that we can try to get a DVD copy for one of my cousins, but it's not the same. It will be the message for them, not me. I'll never get to see the tape of my grandmother telling me how proud she is of me or what her favorite things about me are. She called me our special nickname in that video, but that's taped over, so I'll never hear it again. I'm just broken. I don't know what to do. Like I said, I've been at my sister's ever since, and we watched the DVD she made of her VHS, and at one point in there is a small mention of me, but I'm heartbroken. My sister is livid. She thinks this is another reason to hate my husband. Even my son is deeply upset. I heard him go into my husband's office after me and really lay into him. That made me feel worse because I don't want him feeling like he has to fight my battles. Although it did feel good to have someone stick up for me. So, am I overreacting? My husband thinks that since I haven't seen the tape in over 20 years, I couldn't have cared less about it. But I did, and I do. I care deeply.
Oh my God.
I'm just so hurt, and I don't know where to put it.
Dude, no. First of all, no. You're not fucking overreacting by any means. Get fucking rid of the dude. Leave the... That is like... disgusting. That is fucking disgusting.
Right.
So no, because her actually wasn't her question the fact of, am I overreacting for wanting to like leave him, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No. And because she said in general he's a good husband, like
That's what she said.
but she also stated that she had, quote, had problems with him in the past.
That's why I'm like, it's kind of an incredible witness at this point because we don't really know the whole story, but even then, good husband or not, that's still terrible. I wouldn't say he's overreacting.
My thing is too is where she said it was like he was intending, like that was on purpose, because she also said something about the fact of that it wasn't just sitting out,
right?
Like it wasn't like he
went and grabbed that shit.
Yeah, he went and grabbed it, man. Like
out of all things, bro.
And if it was a true on, okay, several things at hand here. A true on accident, wow. He wouldn't have lied so many times about it. He would have been like, oh my God, like, I'm sorry, like I always wanted to tell you, or like whatever, I didn't mean it. But the fact that it was clearly labeled, right. She said on all sides.
Well, and she said that she didn't put it with all the regular tapes either.
Right.
It wouldn't have been first one on hand or whatever she said. He said,
yeah,
right.
He intentionally went and grabbed that shit.
That's what I think.
That's fucking disgusting.
See, and because I was like, oh yeah, she could just get it. It was a personalized message,
the only one of its kind. Yeah.
Yeah, not like, hey, this is grandma, like in general for everybody. Because I was like, yeah, she can. Oh, that's what makes it so bad.
Right.
Because the whole time, like halfway through it, I was like, yeah, what is she so mad about if everybody got copies? But it makes sense that it was like it was, specifically for that person. But no, I don't think she's an asshole. I think there was a lot of people in here saying divorce him. I think we all agree on that, where it's regardless of how good of a husband he is. Other than that, I want to know what the other things he would do when she was saying like we've had problems in the past, but nothing like this. It seems like he's very vindictive. Like maybe they have like big fights. And
well, so the top comment on here, it says it also sounds like he deliberately sought the tape out. It wasn't left lying around like we all used to do with day-to-day TV recordings. It was put out of harm's way, so this very situation shouldn't happen. The fact that it did is very telling about OP's husband's motives, which I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like this can't be the only thing that he's done that was like just deliberately and intentionally inconsiderate, or
something that sentimental too, like that's like hatred. That's hatred. That is like bordering on hatred and like some kind of power move.
That's like, other comments in here, like not overreacting. I could never see myself with someone who's deliberately mean to me.
Yeah, no, dude, especially on that deep of a fucking level, dude. Like you haven't heard your grandmother's voice in 20 fucking years, and dude, and to say that you didn't give a fuck about it, like no, dude, the space in between that makes it that much more powerful.
Nightmare just said he was aiming to do mental damage to her. Agree. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know like what their relationship was like, but it seems like he was just a very vindictive person where either somebody in the family didn't like him for a good reason, and he like maybe he didn't like the grandma, because if it was like 17 years since she had like even watched it, clearly she was alive to hang out with the husband and stuff. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like to, I don't know. Maybe he didn't like
That's
her.
why I almost feel like we don't have enough information, but on the face of what we just got told, you're not overreacting. Divorce.
No.
No.
I mean,
not at all.
is there an update at all?
No updates on that one.
No updates. Okay. How long ago was that posted? Do we know?
It was posted.
That's disgusting.
Oh, well, according to this, it was posted 8 hours ago from when Owen sent it to me. So
Oh,
less
okay.
than a week ago.
Okay.
Oh
All
my
right.
god. So this is like a recent
This is like
development.
pretty recent. Okay.
Fuck.
Also, shout
Okay.
out Owen for
Yeah.
fucking us all up with that one.
Yeah.
Good shit, Owen. Good looks.
That was and thank you for submitting one.
Yes, guys, submit more if
Yeah.
you want. If you want us to see them,
Submit.
Yep. Just
send us links.
send us links and in the comments on the done videos, not the lives, because I won't be able to see them.
That's fucking wild, though, dude. That is some wild hate, like just hateful shit at that
Right.
point. Like you don't even love that person. Like what the fuck?
Right.
What
Yeah.
the fuck, dude.
You for sure don't, dude. Like that's some foul shit.
That's more than foul. That's like unforgivable shit. Like you're a piece of human like excrement, dude.
I'm
Oh my
with
god.
Corey. If this was the only thing that had ever happened, maybe, but there's no way that's the only thing that's ever happened.
I can see if
Right.
it was a fucking accident, but even
That's
on
what-
purpose, like why is that a part of your character?
But then
Yeah.
he was all these excuses and blaming the son that wasn't even born yet and all these other things before just taking accountability. Like, no.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Where it's like, if it was a real accident, even if it was labeled, could be, I'm not trying to make an excuse, but like, who knows? Maybe he was like fucked up. It was like, oh yeah, this episode, and wasn't paying attention. It could have happened. And when he found out, was like, oh my God.
Yeah, but at the same time, he showed no remorse for it, took
Right.
no accountability, told her straight up that you didn't give a shit about it because it's been 20 fucking years. Like, motherfucker, that's not the point. Like, leave it the fuck
point.
alone.
Exactly. And that's I think that's where it's like, it was definitely on purpose.
Bro, even if she rocked his shit right fucking there, like, to me, that's still justified. On top of leaving. Like, that's still justified because, like, I'm never going to hear that person talk directly to me again, ever. There's no chance of it when it was right there, and you took that from me. Fuck you, dude.
Mhm.
Fuck you. So, yeah, no.
I'm pretty
No.
sure the son would have told the truth sooner than her husband, probably.
Then again, I'm
Oh,
also a
that's-
sentimental dude, so I feel like I'm kind of biased there, but, you know.
It's not even about it not being like sentimental. It's just the fact
But
of,
for, like, the only memory, like the
Yeah.
best memory you have left of somebody who passed away. That's
and for
they're
something
talking to
that,
you.
and the fact that it was like legit done on purpose. It wouldn't have mattered if it was like the last video that you ever made with your friends in school or something like that. Like, it doesn't matter. You deliberately found something that was
And
clearly
destroyed it.
labeled and destroyed it.
Yep.
That's, I don't even know.
That's
Like,
hateful.
yeah, I get it where Lori's like, if this was like the only thing, but like we all know it wasn't. And even if it was, I don't know.
But
That
as
is
deep as it
still-
was,
That was still directly on purpose.
it's so dirty.
right, Ryan. X-Files of all things.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine that? You're just
yeah.
watching this, you're sobbing watching this sweet video, and then all of a sudden all you hear is do 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 do
Yeah.
do 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 do
And
do
Kathy
do.
Griffin episode, which sucked, by the way.
Yeah, dude.
X-Files fan. That episode sucked.
Oh, you knew.
That
you knew-
whole intro video used to fucking give me
Sorry, did I-
nightmares, dude.
Did I just out my nerdism? I think I did.
Maybe.
You might have. You might have just a little bit.
That can't be the first time that happened.
Hey, man.
Sorry, I'm lotioning my
Us nerds are winning.
All right. Are you guys ready for the next insane one that I found?
We're always
I
right.
am. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
This one's an Am I the Asshole? So we're going to have a verdict on this one. Am I the asshole for kicking my wife out after she punched my mom in the face?
Wait, hold up. I need the context
Wait,
because, like,
yeah, I need to know. Yeah, like
is it a monster-in-law situation, or was she drunk? Like, what was the context? So I'm excited for this.
yeah, same.
What if fucking just
So, OP says, my situation went from bad to worse in a matter of a week, and I don't know where else to turn. I need to know if I was wrong. possibly a
Sick
validation
time.
thing because life is
Think.
fucking dumb right now. My wife and I have been together for 8 years, and she just gave birth to our first and last baby 2 months ago. Up until my wife got pregnant, my mom loved her. I'm not sure what the fuck is wrong with my mom or why the switch happened, but after my wife got pregnant, my mom started being very clingy to me and started avoiding my wife at all costs.
Mm.
Told
What the
everyone
fuck?
she wasn't excited about the pregnancy, etc.
What
I
the
threatened to
fuck?
go into contact with her when my wife was about 7 months along, and after that, she snapped out of it for the most part and stopped being so ignorant. The comments 100% stopped at least, though she was still being clingy to me. Now, a week ago, my sister's husband, and my sister's daughter, who's 12, came over for dinner, along with my mom, came over for dinner. I prepared my meal. Before my wife could eat anything, our daughter, so the baby's born now, 2 months old, our daughter got fussy, so my wife excused herself to go feed the baby and get her down to sleep. I thought I had prepared enough, but apparently not because my niece was still quote unquote starving. I haven't seen her in a year and she's not that size, so I didn't exactly portion an extra 3 helpings for a child, so that's on me. I apologized and told her that I hadn't made any more and offered her crackers as I was putting my wife's portion of her food in the fridge. After that, I just went outside with my sister's husband to smoke a cigarette and shoot the breeze. Didn't think anything of it, but then I hear yelling from inside. When I walk in, my wife and my mom were screaming at each other. Apparently, my mom, who saw me put my wife's food away, gave my niece my wife's portion of the food. As I was walking inside, I heard my mom say, "Looks like you can afford to skip a meal," and slapped my wife in the stomach. Right as soon as I get ready to step in, literally fast walking towards them, yelling enough, my wife winds back and punches my mother square in the face and drops her. The whole house was silent outside of my mom crying and holding her face. I tell everyone to get the fuck out. Immediately, everyone leaves. And my wife just turns towards the counter and leans with her hands on the counter and face down, eyes closed. I look at my wife and say, "You too, leave now." She says, "Really?" She's crying at this point. I say a clipped, "Yup." She packs her and the baby and leaves. I text her that night and say, "I just need space. I need to decompress and come to terms with what just happened." She doesn't respond. The next 5 days, I'm texting and calling and I get nothing. She shows up here today, 8 days later, and hands me divorce paperwork and my baby and says, "Here, you have a bit to hang out with her while I pack. Where I'm breastfeeding, we can work out a visitation schedule that is either at your place or my mother's until she will take a bottle." I told her that's not what I want. I don't want to separate. I just needed time to process her punching my mother in the face. She said, "You needing time to process gave me time to process the fact that I refused to be in this situation any longer. I defended myself. I initially felt bad and remorseful, but you making me leave when I needed you made me see more clearly. I'm done. I'm sorry for what I did, but there's no fixing this." She refused to speak to me at all the rest of the time, the rest of the time she was here. My house feels so empty and I don't know what to do. Am I the asshole for making her leave after she punched my mom? I just needed some fucking space.
Oh, like at first this was a landslide, and now it's like there's some turbulence there. Like, I feel like he's just in a lose-lose fuck situation. I don't think he's in the wrong whatsoever. This is kind of delicate. I'm definitely interested in what you guys think.
So I think before we get too far in, he put a couple of additional comments in here for clarity that I might need to read that gives a little more background. So I'm going to start with those. First edit for clarity. For the record, I am quote unquote team wife. My mom deserved it wholeheartedly, and I've blocked her completely from my life. I literally just needed time to process what happened. My wife is a lot of things. Violent is not one of them. So it came completely out of left field and would not have happened without her being provoked.
Sure.
After it all happened, my mom sent me a text saying, "See, I told you she was crazy. That fat bitch does not belong in our life." I'm willing to bet she purposefully tried setting my wife off. So no, I'm on my wife's side 100%. I truly just needed to process what happened, and my wife took it, giving up on her, not defending her, and throwing her and our baby out, which did essentially happen because I knew she had to take the baby with her when I kicked her out.
Dude.
Second edit for clarity.
Oh shit, there's more?
There's more tea.
The reason why: my dad was stupid abusive. I was beat. My sisters and brothers were beat. My mom was put in the hospital multiple times. It took years for police to enforce restraining orders, and he finally died in 2013. Violence scares the fuck out of me. I clam up and get anxious around violence of any kind now. My wife knows this, and she too grew up with a violent stepdad, and she gets just as anxious and panicky around violence. Her punching my mom in the face triggered an anxious response, and I needed her gone in that moment. I needed it far away from me. I don't know why I didn't just leave. I could have, but in that moment, I just let my emotions and fear run the whole fucking circus and told everyone to get out, her included. My mom did slap her first. I guess for some reason, I was seeing my wife punch. My wife's punch is far worse than the slap. It wasn't a hard slap. It wasn't a hard slap, but my wife did kind of wince looking back on it now. She was fine following that. She was fine following, but my mom was bleeding, split her eyebrow open, in good shape. I don't know.
See, regardless if the slap was hard or not, wince or not, like you still did some shit that was a lot harder than the slap was. The disrespect was quite deep, so you kind of earned that punch. But to split her eyebrow, damn, she was swinging for a fucking home run.
Yeah.
Turns out she got that shit.
Well, I kind of agree with. I think it was Nightmare. I kind of agree. He is an asshole, but it's like a catch-22.
Yeah.
Where like he is, but he isn't. Because what ended he even admitted like that his emotions just got the best of, like, he was trying to process immediately and he couldn't because that clarity afterwards. Yeah, why didn't I just leave?
Yeah.
And it wasn't the fact of he was kicking you and the baby out. Well, the baby was still breastfeeding. He knew the baby had to go with her.
And to be around the stress too, that's not going to do the infant any fucking favors, man.
Right. But it's just so, no, I get it.
I have a different take on why he's the asshole. Not necessarily for kicking her out.
All right, well, quick sips.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, Chris.
Cheers.
Yeah, man.
He said that his mom was being terrible to her for quite some time before she snapped out of it or whatever he said. But then he backtracked on that when he said she snapped out of it. Well, the comments stopped at least. So that makes me think she didn't really. So in my mind, he's kind of the asshole because he was letting his mom treat her like that for quite some time before she ever got there.
That's fair. I mean,
fair. It's a build-up thing.
You know, no, you're absolutely right. I actually kind of forgot about that part of the story. Okay. Then with him doing that and then kicked.
That's kind of the thing. Even if you need space, there's a difference between needing space and kicking somebody out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There truly is. Like, go for a drive.
Go for a drive. Maybe go to another room. Go outside.
Right.
You know, just not like leave the house. Leave the fucking house. Like, oh, I need space. Like, motherfucker, you should have left then.
Right. And that's where I am.
Maybe he is the asshole.
Yeah, I think I think I'm gonna maybe
he had
go.
Good intentions, but
he did. It's again. This is falling into that thing where it's like not. Well, he kind of was to his wife, but like he wasn't a mean asshole. Like you know what I mean. Like walked in and like, bitch, where's my dinner? Like
no. It just. I think it was just the avoiding it and allowing it to all happen.
So it's like again, it's just the category name. So I think I think he is the asshole, actually.
I think that it was her last straw, because if I remember right, he had texted her that night, but she never answered, and then she showed up 8 days later with divorce paperwork in hand. So she was like done. Like there was she didn't try to work on it after that. She didn't try to talk to her. So I think it really truly was just a build up until it pushed her over the edge.
And
and at a certain point, when somebody pushes you to do something like, for example, violence, like you've now turned into a person you don't want to be. So her answer was, I need to remove myself from this situation altogether.
Entirely.
She was just which is fair.
Agreed. No, agreed.
Yeah, so that was that had a lot of depth to it. Like, at first I wasn't fucking sure, honestly. I kind of pinned it all on the mom. I mean, realistically, like the root problem's mom, but the whole like kind of
him allowing
arc for all that, he was basically kind of like just like slow burning the whole thing. So I got you.
Right.
Like the minute that your mom says you're not excited for your pregnancy, there's already a problem.
Dude, at that point it's like, oh, I'm not excited for what? Yeah,
that
dude.
itself is like a no contact thing to begin with.
Yeah.
And kept letting it happen.
Yeah, I would have then be like, then you're never seeing the kid. Like you're never seeing your grandkid. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Right.
Big facts.
No, that's I think I flipped my answer to he definitely
he's an
was.
asshole.
He for sure was. Like
I also kind of low key think she went too easy on the mom. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody slapped me like that and said that shit. Oh my god. I would have
Are you David Blaine? You did do some street magic?
Oh, it's like a hand thing. I have to like do something with my hands at all times. I don't know.
I get you.
Is this like your personal fidget spinner?
Yeah.
Good idea.
I used to have a fidget spinner. I forgot what the fuck happened to it, but yeah, this is kind of
Fidget
like what I
spinners are
do.
cool. I like them. That's because I'm weird.
Facts, Lori.
What?
Never
Slapped her, insulted her, took her food.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's where when going back to the story, remembering that where she said that, you know, she had been doing this, and he said, well, at least the comment stopped. So that means stuff was still happening for sure. So yeah, definitely the asshole. What do we got next?
This next one is pretty long, but it does have an update and is also pretty fucked up. You guys ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's from Relationship Advice.
Oh God.
My 43 female, so she's 43 female. My husband, who's 46 male. My husband's affair partner, who's 19 female, is pregnant, doesn't know the baby's father, and I don't know where to begin with fixing this.
Wait, whoa. Run that back.
So OP is a 43-year-old female.
Okay, 43-year-old female.
Her husband's 46.
And
Okay.
cheating with a 19-year-old, but she's got
Okay.
knocked up by somebody else other than him.
No, she's pregnant, doesn't know who the baby's father is.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that is a
Yeah.
messy situation.
Oh.
Slut dragon.
Correct.
Slut dragon.
So it could be his, it could be somebody else's. It could. Yeah.
That's a shit situation to be in, dude. Paternity.
God damn, she got some kind of platinum pussy. Like Jesus
Probably
Christ.
on the of.
Probably on the hub, yeah.
Okay. A few days ago, my husband of 19 years, so they've been married as long as she's
She's
been alive.
been alive, yeah.
My husband of 19 years came to me telling me he wanted us to sit down and talk as he needed to come clean that he's been having an affair for the past 6 months. He arranged with his mother to have the kids for the night, and she would get them to school in the morning so we could talk in private. He had arranged this with her in the day whilst I was at work. So when I arrived home at 6:45 p.m., he was sat in the living room alone, waiting and looking very nervous and quite frankly kind of ill. I was immediately concerned for him and asking where the children were. He couldn't meet my gaze, reached out for my hands, sat down again, and quietly announced he was so sorry. He had never meant for this to happen, but he had cheated on me. I had no idea how to react. I was still concerned as to why no one else was home, as they all should have been home hours ago, normally getting back around 4 p.m. He started to ramble on, and I think trying to explain himself as if there was any explanation for cheating. I wasn't paying attention, demanding he tell me where our children were. Eventually, he told me that his mother was looking after them for the night, so I could calm down. He asked me to calm down, never a good move, and to let him explain himself. I admit I snapped when he said this. How can he expect me to be calm when he's just admitted to breaking our vows? What is there to explain? If he wanted a divorce, he should have just asked for one months ago. He started to get upset, begging me to please calm down and let him talk. He didn't choose this, but there's more to the story. I was so full of emotions, I walked outside and sat in my car. He followed me to the door crying and begging me to listen and please don't go. I sat in my car for I don't know how long. Why did he cheat? Why did she? Why is she better than me? Why does this woman have more? Why is this woman more important than the life we have built together over the last 22 years together and 19 years of marriage? After maybe an hour of spiraling and crying, I was ready to hear him out and ask my questions. I knocked on the door, he opened it, reached for my hand, and we sat down, and he tried to lead me upstairs to our bedroom, and I said, absolutely not. We're talking this through downstairs now, or he can leave. That's sad. I didn't know what to expect from what he wanted to tell me. I didn't care for the apologies and excuses. He told me the affair had started 6 months ago, but it had been secret messaging, nothing flirtatious from his side to begin with, and then things escalated. She became more boldly flirtatious, and during a night I was working away, they slept together the first time, and that was supposedly 4 months ago. He hasn't admitted so. I believe they've been intimate regularly since. I asked why, who, how, so many questions. I didn't give him time to answer as I began to spiral again. He said it was Emily, a name that didn't mean anything to me. I half laughed and said, am I supposed to know who that is? Then he said, James is Emily. James is our 18-year-old son. Emily, 19, is his ex-girlfriend from 2 months ago. I was so angry in that moment. I shouted for him to get out. I didn't want to listen to him anywhere. I didn't want him anywhere near me. I couldn't stand to look at him or listen to anything he had to say next, or how he would try and excuse not only having an affair, but with our son's ex, who he is still broken up about, because it's only been 2 months since they broke up.
I need to put my hands above my head. I'm losing the blood. I need to put my hands up. I need to put them up. I need to put them up.
Emily had
put them up
with him 2 months prior, which had him very upset as they had been a sensible and very positive relationship for over a year. She was fully welcomed into our home, and I was quite fond of her. The whole family had been sad to hear they'd broken up, and his younger siblings kept saying how they missed her coming around. I apologize. I'm getting away from things. This is still so much for me to think about and hard to actually put down. My husband told me the reason he was coming clean to me now was that Emily had confided in him 2 weeks ago that she was pregnant, but was unsure who the father is, as she said it could be him or James.
Oh, I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, so
you crybaby bitch. You crybaby fucking bitch.
Okay.
He told me he hadn't planned or wanted any of this. He didn't initiate the relationship. He tried to not get close with her, but he wasn't strong enough mentally, and it just happened. Upon hearing that, I got up and left. I just couldn't stay there listening to him any longer. I drove 30 minutes away, checked into a hotel for the night, and turned my phone off. I went into work the next day as normal, returning home to the kids out once again, and him waiting by the door, eyes red, begging me to talk to him.
Oh my fucking God.
I didn't have the energy to talk or argue. I just walked up to our room, laid in our bed as he begged me, crying again. I'm not delusional enough to believe anything he says regarding how it was all her initiating the flirting. She's only 19 and he's more than twice her age. He didn't act in this alone, but to try and place all the blame on a teenager is quite frankly pathetic and makes me sick. Fair. It's been a few days since and nothing is resolved. Things are back to normal for the sake of our children. James doesn't know about the affair of possible pregnancy. They're all back home, and I'm trying to make things appear as normal as possible, and just until Christmas is out of the way. I don't want this affair mess to ruin what should be a joyful time of year. Hardly
why is Christmas a factor?
That's why he
Right.
wanted the kids gone too, because it's his. Oh,
Hardly spoken to my husband since, except for when the
What
children
the fuck? Cannon, I was about to ask that question. Was
What?
it by any chance in Alabama? I was about to ask that fucking question. I hate everything.
wouldn't be surprised.
Because all I can hear in my head is fucking dun 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 dun.
I've hardly spoken to my husband since, except for when the children are around. Having to share a bed with him disgusts me. He's tried to cuddle with me and get me to kiss him in front of the children, but I feel so much animosity to him. I fear my depression that I struggle with as a teenager will come back. How do I even try to figure this out? When is the right time to tell James? I know it's so silly to think that we could keep this a secret until Christmas is over, but I don't have any idea where to start. It just feels like the worst time for all of this. I don't know how I feel regarding anything I know, how I feel regarding anything. I know I'm nowhere near finding a solution or thinking of next steps. I'm mostly concerned for James and the fallout this will have between him and his father and our other 2 children.
dude, kick him the fuck out, dude.
Insane.
Bro, are you fucking
Dude,
kidding me?
so hold on. First of all, that was a just hurricane of horrendous shit. So what is are we discussing a verdict? Are we asking if they're an asshole? Like, are we just talking about it?
This is from relationship advice. She wants advice on what her next step should be
Oh,
and how she can tell her son.
oh, dude, leave the whole fucking family, commit arson on the property so you don't ever have to fucking see it again, and then move to a whole nother state, change your fucking name, and honestly, probably switch sides.
Switch sides.
That is some whole sweet home fucking Alabama apple pie fucking shit right there, dude.
What I would say
That.
Winchester, make the dad tell him.
Make the
That is not
Yeah.
yeah.
And then accept that ass beating. Put 2 hands behind your back, homie.
Right?
Fuck.
The fact that when you said it was the son's, I was like, that's what she doesn't know if it's him or hers or his or his. I was like, I knew that was gonna be it. But you were locked in on reading. I didn't want to interrupt, but I knew it, dude.
Dude, that is fucking some sweet home Alabama ass shit right there, dude.
I think that she should definitely. Nah, man, she needs to leave. And
Yeah. She needs to forget. I would get a lobotomy at this point just to forget that part of my life.
Lobotomy.
Well,
Dude, that is some sick shit.
Not only did he betray the wife by cheating, he
She betrayed his son.
Yeah.
Not only was she his ex-girlfriend, but they have only been broken up for 2 months, and he's been sleeping with her for 6.
Yeah.
Or was it 4?
Well, he says 4. But
Either way, he was fucking before they split.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's
she
true. Yeah,
had
He
to
was
have
piping.
because of the dad.
He was piping.
that might be why. Yeah.
There was some rollover there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there was
There's
some
some
rollover.
rollover, dude.
Eskimo buddies.
In the theoretical sense and the physical sense.
Yeah. No
Yeah, dude.
way, dude. That's
Also-
some Jerry Springer shit.
Keeping it in everything in the family is not a thing,
Raw
man.
like that? Come on.
That's what I'm saying. They were Eskimo bros.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
They're both just blasting up in there, dude. I wonder if they ever had
Fucking
one on the same day.
Hitting the town white, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if painting the town white, painting her walls white.
Yeah. But if she keep it in the whole ass family, bro, like
She sure
the
did.
town. Yeah.
God damn, that bitch is a whore.
Yeah, dude. They're
Like,
not like the
for
good
sure.
one. Like not
No,
even like
not a
the
good
Fortnite
one.
shit, dude. Like no, that is like
No.
some straight up slutty shit.
That is a straight up fucking skank.
Like I feel disgusting.
Yeah. That's gross. And I'm a dude.
Same, and I like some fucked up shit.
I
But
like
not that fucked up.
shit. Yeah, I'm not that
Yeah.
right. My
Yeah,
governor's
dude.
broken. It ain't that
Listen,
broke.
I like fucked up shit. Like I like to the point where I can see on the internet, not the dark web.
Yeah.
Like I'm the fine line from the dark part of the internet and the dark web.
Just on the regular internet, dude.
The regular internet, dude. The vanilla internet.
Yeah, I mean, some comments
Cheers, fuckers.
Dude.
comments is like if it was a one-time event, maybe yes, you could talk it out. But 6 months, nope. This young girl thinks she's in love.
Oh,
She will want this child in the father's life, whether it be your husband or your son. This dad is a sicko. Mom can get over the affair and move on. What she can't get over is what he's done to their son.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. And like what was she supposed to do if it is his and not the son's, and then stay together? Where that's like that whole I'm my own grandpa, like because like you've got a son, but
Right.
he's not yours.
No, I think that this is a lose-lose.
it's a moral fucking thing, bro.
No matter who's
It's a
Father, that-
moral fuck.
that baby, it's like a lose-lose no matter what you do.
For sure.
You're still gonna have to look a motherfucker in the eye like paternally, though, dude. Like that's yeah.
Well, now you have to
that
go get a paternity test, and like it's either his or his father and son. Like how awkward.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
for
fucking
sure.
weird, bro. It's
For sure.
fucking
Well,
weird.
I guess you don't have to. You don't. Only one has to go.
Listen, if you have to question if it's fucked
What?
up or not, odds are it's fucked up, and you have a lot of reconciling to do in
But
your soul.
see, I argue that because that's why I always thought when it was the whole "Am I the asshole?" and I thought I was like, well, yeah, if you have to ask that, you are. But like, I get what people are saying like about. But so it's like this whole relationship advice. No, it's not even asking about being the asshole or if she's fucked up. I think she truly just didn't know what to do, and which seems weird to say, but like people's brains lock up and stuff. But like, well, while
Yeah,
we're
dude.
here clear-minded like that, we can go, yeah, fucking leave. It's not always it's not that easy. I hate to say it, but it's not always that easy, man. And you know, some people can't process stuff like that.
Yeah.
And for her to sit there and think of all the things we just said, well, all we're doing is having a few adult beverages. Her whole life literally fell apart and then some.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Like it was the cheating and the affair.
Everything's a
was
fucking
all-
lie.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Everything's a lie. The cheating and the affair was already one thing, but then he like, I don't know, kicked her out of the house and then burnt the house down. You know
And
what I
it's-
mean? Like,
And it's fucking wild because it's like it's already one thing when somebody fucks you over that it already warps your entire worldview and everything.
Mhm.
But then when it's in the fucking family, you don't even have anybody to turn to talk about or to vent to at this point because everybody's fucking involved and everybody's accountable. So it's like you're literally fucked on an island of fucking lonely fuck.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
it's fucked.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's like legit getting kicked while you're down.
Mhm.
Pouring salt in the wound every
Yeah.
fucking moment because there's literally no
100%.
healing that, dude. Like you literally you not only did you lose like a whole obviously a loved one, but that's a whole fucking family at that point you just lost
Right.
because you can't trust anybody.
And what's sad too is that rightfully so, he should have lost his wife and his son.
Facts.
Like
Well,
I hate to say it like that, but like both of them should have just been like, "Now we're done. I'm done with you, like forever."
Facts, dude.
So,
Facts.
update.
So there,
Oh,
I thought there was an update.
There's an update.
There's an update. Okay, small update of what's happened since I made my first post. After I made the post and read so many amazing comments from amazing people, seriously, thank you to everyone who validated my feelings and helped me create a plan of action. That night, after my children were in their rooms, I sat down with my husband and told him that I didn't feel comfortable sharing a bed with him anymore and that he needs to come clean to James about what he has done.
Okay.
I told him that I was going to contact a therapist for myself and for James, and as some comments had suggested, I would ask them if they think it is best for James to be told in their company for additional support. Smart. My husband didn't have anything to say, and he just sat there taking it in. I think that was when he started to realize just how bad he messed up. He told me he would be getting a hotel room for the night and staying with family or friends for the time being. I was able to speak to a therapist that Sunday, and after speaking with my sister about everything, I thought it was best to tell James as soon as possible, as I had now known for a week. My sister took my other two kids for the day, and they were reluctant to be away again since they knew something was up.
Yeah.
I told them that once they came home, I would explain everything to them, and we'll be okay. No one's sick, so don't start to worry, and gave them both a huge hug.
No one's sick.
Okay. So, with me there, my husband spoke to James. He told him similar to what he had told me, but without the excuses and the begging for forgiveness. James was quiet for a long time, so my husband went to another room and gave us time alone. I don't want to go too far into how James was, as that's not for me to talk about, but he was obviously very hurt, and we spent a lot of time talking and consoling each other. James then went for a lie down, and my husband left for a bit. That evening, when my sister dropped my younger two home, their father came back and he explained to them about having an affair and that it was with James's ex-girlfriend. We decided not to tell them about the possible pregnancy at this time until paternity is determined and more is concluded about that. I'm dealing with the affair and possible pregnancy as two separate issues. James and I have both gotten STD tests, all negative so far, but awaiting full results. Concerning the possible pregnancy, I am only focused on helping James through it. What my husband chooses to do is his own business. James has contacted Emily regarding a paternity test. He hasn't shared with me his feelings if the tests come back positive. We are taking things one step at a time. For myself, I'm back in therapy, fortunately. I've been able to take some time off work. I'm focusing on getting through each day and supporting my kids. Once the results for paternity are back, then I can worry about divorcing my husband. I have been to a lawyer for an initial conversation, but I think it's best to just deal with one thing at a time for the sake of my mental health. And my children absolutely come first. The only contact I've had with my husband since is him asking about the kids. I think that's everything I have to update currently. I will update again when I have more to share. Thank you for everyone who commented on my first post.
Damn. So, okay. So she did. She left him.
So, I mean, it sounds like she won in a way because, I mean, like, even he's kind of being, I guess, as respectful as you can be, even just, like, asking about the kids, at least. But
Sure.
regardless, like, yeah, that's fucked.
I also argue that, I mean, while it probably is still somewhat good intentions, that he's thinking that's his foot in the door to talk to her or come back or do whatever, where, well, I'll just ask about the kids. You know, she'll talk to me about that.
Yeah, he feels like it's his in.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
I think that both, and the fact that she said they got STD tests just is wild to say out loud. Like that you and your son went and got STD checks because your husband was messing around, and you now know your girlfriend's a fucking slut, like a real on fucking whore, for real. Like that's gross, dude. And that's what. All joking aside, like me and Rach said, like, I'm into some fucked up shit. That's gross, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like if I can find it on the regular internet, I know I'm not fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I'm not
exactly.
Oh my god, Lori, that would be the best plot twist of the entire story.
What if neither of them are the father? One dodged bullet, but the fact that you were in this position does not make it any better.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Them getting the STD check because who knows? Maybe she was.
Right. No, the STG check with
Facts.
It's just like what an awkward situation.
Yeah.
At the bare minimum, you got the clap.
Yeah.
At the bare minimum.
Absolutely.
Like at the very bottom of the fucking goddamn barrel, you got the clap.
Dude, I'm I'm glad that she did.
Yeah,
And
I'm glad she left. I'm glad that it got resolved in some way because, dude, what a fucking situation. That is literally, unfortunately, the Sweet Home Alabama situation. Like,
Mhm.
I'm glad she got out of it, but because of them, now she has an unfortunate story that's tied to her for the rest of her life. And, that's still traumatizing in a way. So, nobody has to be put in a weird ass situation like that because somebody else is a fucking weirdo.
Right.
Agreed. All right, let's see here. We've been on almost an hour, so I would say, how many did you have for tonight? How was
I
that?
have so many more.
Was that 3?
I came prepared.
That was 3,
That
right?
was 3. Yeah.
All right, we can do. Let's do at least one more. That'll take us probably to about an hour and see how that does. We're doing a lot better tonight.
Yeah. The
Nice.
pacing is
Thanks, guys.
phenomenal. Yeah, dude.
All right. The next one is from Am I the Jerk?
Oh, okay. Cool.
Am
So
I
am I an asshole but just more jerky?
Like more PC, I guess.
Yeah.
Am I the jerk for telling my aunt that my wife isn't spoiled? Her husband just doesn't care about her.
Oh.
Wait.
So hold up.
Damn.
Say that again.
Because she doesn't get treated the same way that her husband just doesn't. Yeah.
Am I the jerk for telling my aunt that my wife isn't spoiled? Her husband just doesn't care about her.
What?
Because okay. Yeah.
Okay. She might be a fucking jerk. Not even a jerk, but a jerk off. All right.
I, 36 male, have been with my wife, 33 female, for about 10 years, married for 7. She deals with a chronic pain condition that flares up pretty bad sometimes. A few years ago, when I got promoted and we were in a better spot financially, I told her to leave her job and focus on herself. She didn't want to at first because she felt guilty, but honestly, it was the best decision we ever made. Her health has improved so much since then. I like taking care of her. I like doing nice things for her. On her good days, she handles most of the house stuff, and on bad days, I pick up whatever needs doing. We have a system that works for us. I also just enjoy treating her. I bring her flowers, I cook for her, I take her out, I encourage her hobbies. It's not some transaction, it's just how I love her. My aunt, 52, is my mom's younger sister, and she cannot stand this. She's been married to my uncle for 25 years, and from what everyone can see, he's not exactly husband of the year. He never takes her anywhere, doesn't help out around the house, is weird about money, even though they both work. My aunt complains about him constantly to my mom, but then turns around and takes it out on my wife. Every family gathering, it's the same thing. If I mention my wife started a pottery class, my aunt says must be nice to have nothing to do all day. If I mention I cooked dinner because my wife wasn't feeling great, she says, so you're doing everything now. If my mom brings up a gift I got my wife, my aunt makes some comment about how my wife has me wrapped around her finger. It's been years of this. I usually just ignore it or change the subject because I know it's coming from a place of jealousy and I feel bad for her, honestly. Her marriage sounds miserable. But last Sunday, we were at my parents' for dinner. My wife wasn't there. She was home resting me. She had a rough week. I mentioned I needed to leave a little early because I wanted to pick up her prescription on the way home and make sure she was okay. Oh no, what's the rest of it? Come on, guys.
Anything can happen when you're live, ladies and gentlemen.
Not a problem.
Live and living cover. Bruv.
Hang on.
Did you not finish it?
I could have sworn I had all of them.
So how about them Patriots going to the Super Bowl? And they did it without Tom Brady. I love it.
Disconnect.
Welcome to the live at 5, guys. I fucked up.
That's all right.
Today
5 guys? That sounds good.
That's all right. You can just read another one.
Yeah, do whatever.
I can summarize what happened next if you guys want, because I read the whole thing.
Yeah, summarize it.
I mean, you can.
I mean, essentially, she says something along the lines of, she's got you whipped. He comes back and says, just because your husband hates you doesn't mean I have to feel bad for being a good husband.
Yeah.
Fuck you. And then walks out. And then his mom gets mad at him.
See, and because that's what I said. I mean, I pretty much got the gist of it. It was the fact of her husband doesn't do anything, and he does. He loves his wife. Well, he doesn't mind helping out because, again, it's that whole thing where she's got an illness and she doesn't, so there's kind of an excuse. So he just takes on more stuff on certain days. It's not pampering her or treating her necessarily above anybody or treating her like a princess like that. It's like, I don't know. There's a difference between catering to somebody and doing nice things or doing things because you love that person. There's a huge difference.
Facts.
And I think that's where the other people and family members are taking it, that he's just like catering to her or whatever. It's like, well, maybe he is.
Yeah.
But if it's because
He's not the jerk.
he's having a bad pain day, yeah, cater to your wife. She's not snapping her fingers and going, boy, I need more ice. Like, that's not what's there's a big difference in that. I don't know. Them bitches are just jealous.
Oh, she's absolutely jealous.
For sure.
I also say she's from a different generation, so she also thinks that in my mind, I'm thinking she probably thinks the roles should have been reversed, where the wife is doing all the work, and because she's not, it makes her even more mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely jealousy.
Agreed. And I think that's just that's a big part of it. And I don't think I think he should also.
Yeah, Lori, the aunt's 52.
Yeah.
And
That sounds just
the
grumpy.
couple's in their early 30s.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucking Jesus Christ.
But I think
miss your youth.
that's ugly. That's ugly, man. And I
That's
would
very ugly.
I would definitely I would have been vocal about it myself too. Finally, like he said, he like used to just let it slide down his back. Like, nah, man, I'd have been pretty vocal. Like, just because you guys are pieces of shit doesn't mean I am.
Yeah, that is kind of the trend I've noticed in some of these, where they're just like, it's been going on for a while, and then somebody snaps and makes a comment or does something outrageous.
Hey,
But it's
Mr.
like-
Jason.
Hey, Mr. Jason.
Resolve it
doing,
early.
man?
Resolve it in the beginning. When somebody says something bad about your significant other or something like that,
Yeah.
defend them. Don't just sit there and say, oh, I'm just going to let it go. Because that's how it just keeps happening until somebody blows up.
Yeah. And keeps building and building. And like you said, yeah. And then you finally snap yourself. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, for sure not.
Yeah, no, he's not the jerk.
No.
So I have one more.
I was like, we'll do one more since that was a little.
I
That one got
saved-
a little.
I saved this one to end on.
Okay.
but
Oh, this is gonna be a big one.
I want to forewarn everybody that it's really gross.
Okay, well, I'm cheersing.
What do you mean
because
gross? Hold
I love
on.
it. No. Are we getting nasty?
It's pretty gross.
Oh, well, what category is it?
Like, made me gag while I was reading it.
Like,
Sleep in it.
oh God. Okay, go.
Let me put it
Touch
this
yourself,
way.
Eric.
It's from Today I Fucked Up, but it was labeled the fuck up of the year by the moderators on the page.
I'm so into this. Cheers, skis, ladies and gents.
Okay, cheers before I read
everybody.
the same
Cheers,
story.
my fuckers.
All right. You guys ready for the title of this one?
Yeah.
Today I fucked up by coming into a coconut.
Wait, what?
Wait, like
A coconut.
Coconut.
like jizz.
He said,
Who ate it? Oh my God, who ate this thing? We American Pie fucking fruit.
"That's me. I came into the coconut, Mike."
So, OP says, around 8 years back, I lived in northern Mozambique, a coastal African country with quite
the
warm
fuck?
climate. My mother at the time was going through a health nut phase and only buying food she deemed healthy enough. One of these was coconuts. She would buy several coconuts a week to use in food from the local market.
So you fuck it.
Anyway, being a horny teenager at the time, I masturbated in regular intervals.
I mean, as we do.
Yeah, dude.
Unfortunately, there was
It's
some
a lab.
stressful exams coming up for me, and as such, my fapping reached a higher peak than usual. And I was feeling pretty sexually frustrated. One day, I hear that my mother is going to be out for pretty much the entire afternoon. Accordingly, decide that it would be a
Full
Yeah.
goblin mode, bitch.
Yes.
horny me
Yes.
decides that it would be a fantastic idea to fuck a coconut.
I've never done that.
My man, dude. Not even like
Oh man.
not even like a squash or a pumpkin, but a fucking coconut.
Yeah,
bro.
coconut,
It
dude.
has no guts.
Honestly, to this day, I can't fathom why I thought that would be a good idea, but my train of thought back then was clearly somewhat clogged. I ended up grabbing the coconut drill and through 20 minutes of concerted effort ended up creating a hole large enough for me to stick my poker or my porker into. I decided it requires some lube and grabbed the nearest slippery thing, which was some butter, before shoving it into the coconut, followed shortly by my meat. I fucked the coconut. It feels pretty damn good, so I blow my load, shove the coconut under my bed, and continue about my day.
You were saving it for later.
Oh, it gets much worse, guys.
Wait. He said they had to lube it up with butter.
With butter.
Bro, you know, coconuts aren't soft, dude. Like that's like hard inner with the outer. Oh man. Okay, proceed.
Okay. For the next week, the coconut is my savior. Whenever I want to get off, I simply take it out and fuck it in its delightfully tight hole I made better each time by accumulating volumes of my semen and butter acting as lubricant. It's heaven. Now, before I continue, I'd best mention that at the time, our area was experiencing quite humid, muggy weather, which exacerbated an already existing fly problem. Disgustingly fat, bloated flies were commonly found around our house, and the exterminators couldn't really do anything because it was a localized area problem that would, quote, go away in winter. About a week and a bit after the initial coconut fuck, I had been every day since, I began to notice a few more flies than usual, as well as an odd unpleasant smell in my room. Must be the coconut, right? So I decide that I'll fuck it one more time before I worst mistake I have ever made. You see, yeah, I need to get through this without gagging. You see, the reason for the increased number of flies was that the coconut was evidently, in hindsight, a nearly perfect place to lay eggs. As I penetrate the coconut one last time, I begin to feel a strange wriggling sensation. Puzzled, I pull my cock out and discovered it's covered in rotted and moldy butter and semen and teeming with tiny fucking maggots. They were wriggling all over my dick head, and some were even trying to force their way up my urethra. I screamed and threw the coconut against the wall, which made the situation worse than the tank. Hours of vigorous cock scrubbing, vomiting, and cleaning the remnants were spent reflecting on what the fuck I was doing with my life. Never again. I told you it was gross. No wonder they labeled it fuck up of the year.
Fuck up of the year, dude.
The moderators labeled it fuck up of the year. Yeah. So, guys, have you guys ever fucked a coconut?
No.
No.
Absolutely. And even if I did,
I don't even think I can even
for a week.
I don't even think I can joke about it anymore, dude.
Listen, I get that like horny teenagers will stick their dick in anything, and that's what I'm saying, but like, a coconut seems really far.
No.
And the fact that he put over 20 minutes of dedicated effort to get the coconut.
Listen, I know how to make a fucking home. Nah. Not a fucking coconut, dude.
Not a fucking coconut, dude. Not at all. They're softer fruits,
dude. And then you could just dump it right after.
There's like you could just poke an orange.
First of all, how long was he fucking the coconut for? Like, how long did he have it under his?
Dude.
Over a week.
Yeah, dude, I've seen me, myself, and Irene, dude. He cut the hole out, put it in the oven, and then he started fucking. Yeah.
Bro, get a cantaloupe.
Yeah, dude.
Don't
concerning.
Hey, don't worry about it.
That's why I said a fucking squash or a fucking exactly like a squash, a pumpkin, a cantaloupe.
Do I want to start asking questions about what the most questionable non-human thing is that you guys have fucked in your life?
Don't worry about it.
Thermos with 2 sponges. Yeah.
He said I made a prison pussy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
No.
Listen, when you are 16 years old, you are in fucking like you are desperate.
Hey, don't worry about our fake vaginas we did.
Yeah, dude.
A rock. Dude.
A rock. Yeah, a rock, man. He just like beat the shit out of it. Literally took it. It was like,
Top comment says, I get that your horny brain made you think that fucking a coconut was a good idea. That's not even what surprises me. But your brain is supposed to return to normal after you blow your load. So why did your normal brain tell you it's fine to leave an open coconut in a warm room with semen and butter in it?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Because that's fair, because when you're done, you either do one of two things. You're like, that was a good one, or you're like, man, I need to go.
The maggots were trying to fucking grow up his urethra, bro. Like, that's fucking wild, man.
Here's my thing. You start to notice that it's smelling. You realize it's the coconut. You go,
and then you're gonna fuck it again?
I'm gonna put my dick in it. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, no. That means he'll fuck rank
anything.
pussy.
Anything.
Like, dude, that's how you get a fucking UTI, buddy. That's how you get all kinds of STDs.
Butter? Yeah. Butter.
He said butter was the closest thing to him, which is really questionable.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, like you didn't have a lotion?
Listen.
Like not one lotion?
Oh, I can make such a bad joke, and I'm not going to right now.
Make the bad joke. Say the weird thing. It is a Thursday night. Say the weird fucking thing.
Do it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay. Whatever.
Oh, you can't.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after.
Group text it. Yeah.
Why was there butter in the room? Yeah.
Yeah. The fuck? Does he just have like a tub of it?
I also would like to point out that a whole section of the comments in this post is dedicated to remixes of putting the lime in the coconut and mixing it all up. Like he put his cock in the coconut and he fucked it all up. Yeah, it's just a whole chain of people remixing that song. I would like to make that note.
I just want to know if this dude ever got a girlfriend.
Oh, fuck,
if he ever, like,
probably not.
Like, if he does he have kids? Are they divorced? You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude,
insane.
I don't know. I feel like somebody like that.
Right, Layla. The coconut could not have felt good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're softer.
But no. Let's look at the other side of this shit, though. Apparently it did, because he kept that shit for days if it was rotting, bro. Like, he kept that shit. So apparently it must have felt crazy.
I don't get it. Yeah, crazy, weird.
Weird. I'm not justifying it, but if he kept it for that long, there must be something to it.
Maybe he was like, "Is this what alien pussy feels like?" Maybe
probably. But regardless, he found like the spot. So come on, dude. Like I can't knock that. I can't yuck somebody's yum.
I feel like even with it lubed, the coconut's still gonna feel dry. You're still gonna get that weird friction.
I feel like you have to go unprotected, because then like the rims of like the shell are gonna fuck you up.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Yeah, and you got to get that spermicidal lube.
Right, but then he was still filling the coconut, so clearly he wasn't.
But the thing is, though, like, if he was busting nut after nut after nut in that shit, dude, like, it must have had some kind of fucking appeal rim-wise. It was massaging the fucking veins in some way, dude. Like, it was perfectly made for the schlong dong.
He was a teenager. Do we think that he knows what real pussy felt like to know that?
No, but apparently he would literally fuck everything.
Like on your wiener.
Fair.
Yeah, dude. Like, I wasn't that crazy. Like, again. Yeah.
Yeah, things that, but no, I'm saying, soft
We've
and
all done
hard
crestable shit
on your genitals. Okay, you're like, oh man, that feels good, and then you go over here to a coconut, you're like, that doesn't feel good. That's like having a chick go, I'm gonna give you head. You want me to use my teeth? No,
dude.
I do not.
No,
Really distracted again and just said he made his own coconut milk. Freaking out.
Hell yeah.
So gross.
Yeah, man.
His own coconut milk.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, even if you're like into weird shit, that dude's either really into like bondage and like the Pain Olympics.
Oh yeah, Jason.
Because I don't know. I think that's just that. Immediately, I would first stroke butter or not. I'd have been like, no,
dude. Sorry, but butter like that.
Rating my wiener.
See, out of all of like this entire situation, the butter throws me off the most, and I'm not apologetic for it. Like the butter, out of anything, like butter,
I mean, butter, whatever, like kind of smart, good. I mean, it's a greasy, like cool, whatever.
Yeah, but
Like-
butter going up your pee hole, dude. That's like a fucking no. I can't.
I mean, I guess
I
you're
can't
right.
justify it. I can't justify it. I can't.
I mean, like,
dude,
how much butter are you trying to put? Like, damn, dude,
like, did
like-
you just like stick your dick in like some fucking like that fucking I can't believe it's not butter shit? Like, you just leave it
Yeah.
on the counter for like an hour, and then we're just like,
yeah, start going around like a top.
and you're just like, yeah.
A Reddit story for you guys. You guys
At that point, you should have just kept your dick in the butter. That would have been less weird.
I mean,
Fuck.
use pant spray.
yeah,
Spray.
you an even coat.
Even code.
You can even like spray your ween. Get like hit the rim and then be like pow pow pow. Get all angles. You know how like when you get like spray on tan or spray on like suntan lotion,
Yeah.
even coat. You can do that with your penis.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
He could get the coke. He could get coconut oil spray and then spray it to fuck the coconut.
See, apparently coconut oil is like a fucking apparently a go-to.
Yeah.
For like the
Dude.
wank. Yeah. Apparently
Yeah,
like
it's
that's
all
like the
natural.
go-to.
Maybe that was his thought process. He was like, "Well, they make coconut oil."
Apparently
like,
that
oh,
and it's
your
like
body.
it's like never ending lubricating. Like you just need like one fucking phew, and then
Yeah.
and you go for like fucking 3 hours.
This shit's so good for you, dude. Like to put it like, and it tastes good. but
Yeah,
man,
so not
you get
only
more
is
than,
your
like, a tablespoon, you will instantly
So-
shit yourself.
dude, it's like literally like it feels like the real thing, but it moisturizes your shit. So it's like
Yeah.
not only does it look beautiful,
Yeah.
but it feels beautiful. It's great.
Fuck yeah, you're like, I'm
That's
getting
a
off,
win-win.
and it's a moisturizer.
And then if you gotta take a
dude.
shit, dude, yeah, one fucking
Yeah.
teaspoon, you good.
You
It'll
can
clear
just
your
give
fucking
yourself
shit
a
out.
weird, like, kind of half-ass blumpkin. Be like, let me just
Yeah,
spoonful
exactly.
of it, and then sit on there, look at your glorious fucking wiener.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
this is
Crank
just
your
blast the
shaft.
load.
20 minutes. 20 minutes to make it feel like real life.
I think I'm dying inside right now.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great.
That's
I'm doing
fucking-
it. Hey,
yeah, I'm
when you
doing
guys
it.
Don't see me for 45 and just know what's happening. You'll know.
Let me fucking know, dude. Like,
Let
let me
me
know how that
know,
goes for
dude.
you. Yeah, let me know how that goes. I'm curious.
When you show up here in March, I'll take the downstairs. You can take the upstairs bathroom. We'll give ourselves. We'll call it Blumpkies.
Yeah, dude. FaceTime me. We'll fucking go through the experience together. It's like we're holding hands.
Yeah, but I mean, like, one hand don't need to be on my wiener, and one hand don't have to be on the coconut oil, dude.
Yeah.
If this dude had it all wrong. Don't fuck a coconut.
Yeah.
The oil.
Yeah.
This dude's dumb.
Yeah, dude.
That's like the opposite of what you should have done. That's so much like hassle and like just like weird rough sex on yourself before you even got real
Yeah,
pussy.
Yeah,
When he
dude.
got the real thing, he probably instantly came. He was like, "This is so good." Yeah, because you were
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
coconuts, dude.
Either that
And
or
it feels so
Better get
wrong, but then you're just like, oh, this is so fucking right, dude. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, probably.
he probably had flies coming out of his dick.
That's gross.
Probably.
Gross, yeah.
Probably.
It's terrifying. Don't
Got a
do
little blockage. It was just a little fucking fly just trying to like escape. Yeah, dude.
No, I don't like that. That's
I don't
gross.
like it either.
Mom, I don't blame you.
Mom, I'm going to bed. Yeah, I
Good
would too.
night.
I don't
Good
blame you.
night.
I would too. God damn, was there like an update? Did he like say like does mom catch him? Like
Nope, that was it.
Yeah.
it's fucking gross.
That was the whole post.
That dude's fucking disgusting. I need to find this dude,
coconut.
not shake his hand. I want to knock on his door and go,
I'm
and
pretty
he'll
sure,
know what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure he got his own karma because he said he threw the coconut out of panic and it exploded everywhere. So now you've
So-
got maggots, jizz, butter.
So if there's one thing that I've learned from tonight is that Reddit, it really is quite an interesting and colorful
Oh,
place.
it's a wasteland.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have to get more all up in that, dude.
The things that
Like
I
he
have
did in the
read-
coconut.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, all up in that coconut, bruh.
All right, end it. And that was the way we end it.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
fine.
Run the credits.
All right. No, honestly, guys, that is probably gonna be it. because I'm gonna hop on Twitch here in just a few, and we're gonna watch some more Schitt's Creek. But either way, thank you guys for hanging out. You know what to do if you like to hit all the buttons, and we'll see you next time. I don't have a drink. Cheers somewhere. Don't fuck coconuts.
Easy, motherfuckers. Say no to the coconut. Bye.